It is autumn 2018. The setting is Ruben's office in Manhattan's Lower East Side Community College. There are comedy and tragedy masks on the wall. Ruben, 40, professor of theater arts, is at his desk working. Enter Frank, a student in his late 20s.
You wanted to see me, Prof?
Oh, yeah. Sit down, Frank. How you doing?
Everything is everything. You know I love your class.
Well, it's good to have you. Your experience has a maturing influence on the younger students.
Thanks, Prof. But this is about my term project. I haven't come up with an idea yet.
No, not right now. There's something else. You have a gun, right?
What are you talking? Why you ask me? Somebody spent pochinche?
It's not true.
I ain't got no gun. Shit.
Did you bring a gun back with you from Iraq?
No, the army takes those when you're discharged. What's this about, Ruben? Somebody says something. You don't have to tell me who it was. I know who it was. It's Eva Clemente. It's got to be her, right? She said I have a gun?
No. Eva just said that she's worried about you.
Donna entromatida. She talks every day with Carmen, my old lady.
Oh, they must be good friends.
Too good. They work in the same Starbucks.
Well, if Eva thinks you have a gun, she must have gotten the idea from Carmen.
Yeah, why you calling me about this? Okay, so I bought a pistol. Something wrong with that? It's nothing illegal.
Well, if there's nothing wrong with it, why didn't you want to tell me first? You first said that you don't have a gun.
Because people start imagining things. They think you about. They talk about everyone, even you, Ruben. Not that's the malo, but they say you got a thing going on with Professor Tavares.
Who says?
I got it from math, and I heard some of the students bochichando, all kinds of stories. They hear you got a gun, they think you're about to go into attack mode and shoot down the crowd, like Carmen. She wants me to get rid of it. Yeah, she must have told Eva.
How long have you had the gun?
What, you a cop now? A couple months. I failed the college math test. They said they wouldn't let me continue in the associate's degree program. You know how down I was feeling?
I can imagine.
The lowest of the low. The world was a dark cloud, so I bought the piece. Not to use it, just to pick up my spirits. And then the school announced the remedial math program, and then they brought in Dr. Tavares. Sunshine started breaking through the gray.
A degree path. You signed up for her course?
You know it. I was about to sell the gun, but then somebody been trying to push me around.
Here at the school?
No, where I work. It's a window installation company. I'm a part-time assistant. No set times, just whenever they call me. Lately, with all the new high-rises, they got a lot of work. But since I switched to full-time here at the school, I can't always make the calls. The manager, he knows I study here all the time, but he don't give a shit. When sometimes I couldn't make some of the days, they start traidamo indirectas, laughing at me, hinting they might replace me. And when someone does that, tries to make me look small, I'm gonna get even.
Both you and that manager are in danger.
Now you're going off, way off. I don't plan to burn the dude, just scare him a little. Ain't nobody gonna be goofing on me, nobody.
Maybe the whole school is in danger, Frank. You've heard about all the shootings around the country?
You mean the man killing anyone not white?
Well, there's that too. But I'm talking about people like you, everyday people where somebody's bugging them so bad that they react violently. Is that what Carmen's worried about?
Who knows? She's been going through changes. Esta como loca. She complains about me, and then she says the war made me crazy. Get rid of the burner. She wants me to go to the psych next week.
Well, you've been with her for how long now? At least since you started here, if I'm not mistaken.
Long before that. Just before I went to the army. Actually, she was the one who told me to come to school here. Now, I could have had a good job when I got back from Iraq. Security guard. But Carmen said to go to school, that it would help me get my head together. She was right.
She can think straight.
She can, but she don't. She doesn't. I mean, I appreciate her, but see, Prof, get against it, diga. You're the one to blame. You got me into the plays, the discovery of my life. And when I try to share with Carmen, she's like, I forget it. Comes back home, all she wants to do is just eat, sleep, and watch TV. Complaints and more complaints. You're only working part-time, boy. You could do the housework.
That's what she wants?
Over and over, la misma cantaleta. And on top of everything, now she wants a kid. She's scared I'm gonna go crazy and kill her.
Out of the blue, or did something happen?
It's because one night I dreamt I killed her. Shit, it's only a dream. Bad.
You want her dead for real?
No, I'm jiving you. Sometimes I think I should just get in the wind. Essa para ser, man.
Frank, if you want, I'll make a few suggestions, even if you don't want. You stay with Carmen for now. As long as you're not sure, don't make a move. Who knows? Maybe she'll follow her own advice and register for college.
Actually, me and Eva have been telling her to do that.
And go to the therapist appointment next week?
No way. Do I look crazy to you?
A little. We're all a little crazy. Cada Loco con su tema. Like that Pirandello play I assigned.
Each in their own way. That play is crazy.
That's its power, the craziness.
But everybody with contradictions and double identities.
Especially Pirandello himself.
But how can the characters just stop in the play to bob back and forth with the audience? That's no play.
Why not?
It's not real.
Let's see.
Ruben turns directly to the audience.
Now, don't anyone here start telling me I've got to alert the office. What? So the police can block him from the school or arrest him or panic and shoot him? I know Frank. He's hurting, but he's growing.
And Ruben steps toward the audience.
Yes, this is where the play gets interrupted. Hey, how you doing? I'm glad you can make it. You see the trials and tribulations back here? Since you've all come here, since you've seen Frank, I'll be frank. Yes, he has his craziness, but I'll confess something. I admire him. Able to live with the same woman for years? So what's his secret? Here I am. Sonia Tavares, the one Frank mentioned. Some of the students have sensed my involvement with her, and you can't block out the sky with your hand. How many times over the years have I wavered and lost her? The last time, she stayed at my place for 3 months. I stayed with her for 2. But I couldn't agree to make it permanent. What happened to me? I would start feeling trapped, a little scared. Weird, right? Then when she got married, I was wiped out. Mornings I couldn't get out of bed. I went for therapy. There's nobody else I loved the way I love Sonia. Here I am, still living alone. No, she got divorced. You think? Another shot? These students, our hearts, they get mixed up with theirs and then they move on. Gone, like characters in a play. Are there near calamities a way for teachers to learn? Or just a consolation prize?
And Ruben returns to Frank.
Okay, forget the interruptions, but there's another problem with that play. You said we gotta feel for the characters, but the only one I can relate with is Delia. She thinks she was gonna get away from that Baron guy after the play ends.
I don't know. Pirandello was too mixed up to really appreciate Delia.
Yeah, poor country girl getting even with those rich mothers. The dudes with their butlers. They all trying to fuck her and dump her, and she leads them on, and then she dumps them. It's funny and sad. You don't know when some crazy character is just gonna try and kill you, or you have to kill him. That's what convinced me I needed to keep the gun.
Uh-oh. I see why you said I'm the one to blame.
No, don't feel that, Prof. Hey, look, I'm only joking. It's my mind. Okay. I'll think over about the psycho.
Go ahead, Red. That's what I like about you, Frank.
A one-time try. That's all. Don't be thinking I'm going to be doing it more.
That's fine. All right. Last and most important point. Do you have the gun with you?
No.
La verdad?
What do you think? I'm packing all the time? Only when... I'm not packing all the time.
Bring the gun into me.
That's the end, Ruben.
Frank.
I ain't listening. If I gotta quit your class, I don't want to, but if I gotta quit, I quit. Give you my gun? Shit. What, you take me for un bobo?
No, you're smart. What, you think I'm a bobo?
Why you want my gun?
It's time to give. Bring it in tomorrow. Make sure it's not loaded. We can donate it to the physics lab downstairs. What do you say?
I say no. Would they teach the inner workings of the gun?
Yes. You'll be taking physics, right?
Not now, but if I get through remedial math and then college math next semester, and I hope I get Dr. Tavares again, I'll donate next year if I'm still here.
Where else would you be?
I mean, here on Earth, well, with all this shit, and anything can happen.
You better donate tomorrow.
Forget that. Give me one good reason.
For me. You mean a lot to me, Frank.
Are you driving me crazy?
You'll control yourself till tomorrow? You won't kill Carmen?
I don't know. I gotta say something about her spreading rumors. Put her in her place.
No, that ain't gonna get it, as they say. Don't put her in her place. Think of her as Delia in the play and put yourself in her place.
How about if I play the guy that Delia lost? Just kill myself.
Instead of that, come in tomorrow and ask me to kill you.
You lost your mind.
Deal?
You kill me. Just once. It's not loaded.
You're the man.
You too much, prof. Hey, why don't you write a play about me?
Blackout.